In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. Christian Zionists and religious Jews believe that the world will soon come to an end. Beginning in Jesus Christ's own lifetime, the Jews began a process of attempting to Judaize Christianity. In the Gospel of St. Matthew, Jesus told Christians not to make predictions as to when the end times would arrive. Matthew chapter 24, verses 35 and 36 states, "Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only." Again in Acts chapter 1, verses 6 and 7, Jesus tells Christians that they cannot know when the end times will begin. When they, therefore, were come together, they asked of him, saying, "Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?" And he said unto them, "It is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power." Tens of millions of American Christians have fallen under the sway of a powerful Israeli lobby in the United States of America. This Jewish influence has been terribly destructive to both Christianity and the best interests of the United States. The Jews have long believed that God will only allow the human race to survive for 6,000 years, and that the human race must soon be exterminated. Johann Andreas Eisenmenger, whose book, The Traditions of the Jews had banned because it disclosed their secrets, wrote, "The ancient Jews, before the birth of Christ, were not far from the mark, since there was an opinion among them that the world was to continue 6,000 years, which space of time they divided thus. For the first 2,000 years, said they, the world was without the law. For the succeeding 2,000, the world was to be under the law. The remaining 2,000 they assigned to the reign of the Messiah. They therefore expected his coming upon the completion of 4,000 years from the creation, and they erred not far from the truth. For, according to the common reckoning of Christians, Christ, the true Messiah, was born in the year of the world 3963, or, according to the Jewish computation, in the year 3761. Their account differing from ours 202 years. But because he came neither like a David nor a Solomon, neither like a mighty monarch nor an illustrious prince, because he neither delivered them from the tyranny of an alien Herod and the Roman yoke, nor bruised their enemies to pieces with a scepter of iron, but opened his empire with the spiritual scepter of his word, they would not receive him for the true Messiah." The Jews' highest religious authority, the Babylonian Talmud, presents a discussion among the rabbis of the Jewish belief that the world will last for 6,000 years. The Babylonian Talmud states in the tractate Sanhedrin, folio 97 A to B, Rabbi Katina said, 6,000 years shall the world exist, and 1,000, the seventh, it shall be desolate, as it is written, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. Abiah said, it will be desolate 2,000, as it is said, after 2 days he will revive us, in the third day he will raise us up, and we shall live in his sight. It has been taught in accordance with Rabbi Katina, just as the 7th year is 1 year of release in 7, so is the world. 1,000 years out of 7 shall be fallow, as it is written, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. And it is further said, a psalm and song for the Sabbath day, meaning the day that is altogether Sabbath. And it is also said, for 1,000 years in thy sight are but as yesterday when it is past. The Tana, Debi Eliyahu, teaches, the world is to exist 6,000 years. In the first 2,000 there was desolation. 2,000 years, the Torah flourished. The next 2,000 years is the Messianic era. But through our many inequities, all these years have been lost.